Remember that associative memory trying to surprise Broca? Well, guess what? Women's brains are wired very differently from men. Every single one of your brains, if I were to open up your skulls and take them out and set them side by side on the table, men's brains would be slightly larger and they would weigh a little more, a few ounces more. But gentlemen, I'm sorry to report, in this case, size does not matter. There is a difference in the wiring of the brain. And what it is we have two sides to our brain. The left hemisphere of the brain, which is the side of the brain that deals with logic, analysis, numbers. It's that home of Broca's area, remember, where it names things. Table, chair, light, wall, hat, nouns. It's the home of nouns. Oh, went the wrong way. The right side of the brain is the playful side of the brain. It's the home of imagination, of bonding with other human beings. Science shows us this. It's the place of imagination. It's when you sleep at night, your left brain goes to sleep, your right brain never does. Your right brain is working through what happened during the day, and that's why you dream. Well, guess what? Women have 4 times as many connections between the left side and the right side of the brain. Scientific fact. 4 times the number of connections, 4 times the power to tap into the right side of the brain, the right side of imagination, the right side of bonding and connection, and 4 times the processing speed. 4 times the speed to decide whether or not she wants to become your customer. I don't know about you, but if I had a business, I'd kind of go for that turbo power in trying to get a woman to decide whether she's going to do business with me or not. Again, left side of the brain, logical, analytical, linear, putting things in a line to see how they work. And that is the gift of men. Just because women have 4 times as many connections does not make them superior, does not make them better, does not make them more intelligent. It means they just tap into the right side. And I tell you, I don't know about the rest of you ladies, but not a day goes by I don't wish I had more of that left brain dominance where I could focus on one thing at a time. It's big picture thinking that women relate to. MRI studies have proven this. Gender studies over and over, beginning with Indiana University School of Medicine back in, I think it was 2003, 2002. Had 40 men, 40 women, put them in an MRI. How many of you have had an MRI here before? Big machine that scans, and when they use it for the brain, it registers where activity occurs in the brain. They took these men and women individually, put them through MRIs, and had them read the same passage from a John Grisham novel. For all of the participants, men and women, the left side of the brain lit up while they were reading. They were reading the words, and they knew what those words meant. But in women, the right side of the brain lit up like a Christmas tree, which stunned researchers. And it was on national news, and there's a great report on ABC News where Dr. Joseph T. Laurito, the head of the team, said, we realized that women are not only reading the words, they're attaching emotion to those words. So you're beginning to see what Chris and Jeff were teaching you about the power of words. When I talked about one word, it's not the wheel, it's the carousel. First mental image, last to something that has meaning. 4 times the speed. It's all about connection. Connection is very important. Don't be fooled into thinking, oh, I have to connect with her. I have to show her I understand. It's like that ad Jeff showed us earlier in the copy. We understand you. No, no. She'll make her own connection with you. Thank you very much. And I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Her brain is a virtual superhighway of whole thought processing. We've all had the story of women are great multitaskers. And it's true, with 4 times the processing speed. But that's also a great burden, isn't it, ladies, to have all of those signals coming in constantly, tending to think of big picture. Right brain is also the home of reward behavior. That little part of the brain on the right side, surprise, surprise, that lights up when you think of chocolate, beautiful art, great sex. So I always ask businesses, wouldn't you like to plant yourself in the reward behavior area of a woman's brain? I know I would.